I want to share with you 2 real legitimate ways that you can get completely free games from GameStop. Hello everyone, I'm Adam Ashbaker and welcome to Time Lag Gaming. There are 2 main ways that you can get free games from GameStop. Please stay and watch the entire video as these are 2 completely different ways. The first way is rather simple, but involves some work. It involves searching apps like OfferUp and LetGo for people posting their old video games that are worth way more than they are selling them for. You may think that there are not many people posting these types of games, but there actually are. You have to check very often, and on some of these apps, you can turn on notifications on search terms, so when somebody posts a similar item, you'll get notified. The type of games you should be looking for are DS games, especially Pokemon and Mario games, and some Wii and GameCube games. It's crazy how low you can find these games for if you are patient and look often. The best type of sales that I've done are people selling their old DS or 3DS with games. Then what I do to get free games from GameStop is I sell the console itself on these apps like OfferUp, which usually makes up for the price that I bought them for, and then I sell the games to GameStop for trading credit when they have good trading deals. I've done this dozens of times and I've gotten so much free in-store credit and so many free games from this. Now yes, you could flip these games on eBay or other sites for more money, but that takes more time and the in-store credit is fast and you can get way more money than what people would pay you. You have to watch GameStop's trading credit deals closely and watch people selling their stuff closely. Some people will just post their games under titles like Game Lot or old video games, and there will be tons of valuable games there, but they don't know what those games are worth. Or some people will just post a picture of their old DS with a bunch of games in game slots, so you can't actually see what games they have. These usually don't sell fast because people don't know what the games are. However, if you just message them and ask them, a lot of times they are Pokemon games and Mario games. Really, this is a classic way of making money. Some people can have their full-time jobs be buying stuff online and at garage sales and then flipping them on eBay for more money. This is just taking that approach, but taking advantage of GameStop's trading promotions. Everyone just assumes that GameStop gives you nothing for your games, but they will actually give you $20 to $35 for some old Pokemon and Mario games. Then if you do it on a trade-in special, you can get 50 to 60% more than that. Again, I've done this countless times and it really works. I was trying to find a good deal while preparing this video, and I found a couple of good deals, but I didn't act fast enough. One deal I found just the other day was a GameCube console with 2 official GameCube controllers, a memory card and all the cords, and several games including Paper Mario Sticker Star and Mario Sunshine, all for $50. You can easily sell just the GameCube and the controller for $50 online, which will recoup the cost that you spent. Then you can sell the games, memory card, and extra controller to get free games. I actually could have got this deal, but I was feeling lazy that day and wanted to wait till the next day. I don't use this method anymore because I have a steady job, so I don't really need to. However, I still check these apps once in a while in order to see if there are any good deals. Now the second way to get free games from GameStop might be a little controversial. This method takes advantage of buy 2 get 1 free deals at GameStop. GameStop has these sales multiple times during the holidays, and after the holidays, and in the middle of the year. You also get sent them for signing up for their membership, and you get one for your birthday, and sometimes you just get one of these deals randomly. Keep in mind this method is easiest if you have multiple GameStops around you. The way it works is you buy 2 games and you get 1 free, but then you go to the store and you return the 2 games that you paid for, and you get the 3rd one completely free. However, if you just go and ask to return the 2 games, they will say that you have to return everything. So, there are 2 ways around this. The first way is to return 1 game at a time. Now, this entire way is actually against GameStop's policy, which I found out after doing it a few times. Sometimes it won't work if the cashier helping you is a manager or if they know the rules very well. However, if you get a new person or somebody who just doesn't pay attention, like the case for me, it can be extremely easy to just go and return the first game, and then later you return to that same store when different employees are there, or you go to a different store and return the second game. Also, if the employee puts a mark on the receipt saying you returned one of the games, simply use your own pen and cross out the games you got for free as well. This way, they think that you returned both of those games. Now, I will say this way of returning can be quite the hassle depending on who is working there. And this leads me to the second way of this method. This way actually technically isn't against their policies at all. This way, you ask them to exchange one of your buy two get one free games for a game of equal value. This is in their policy that you can exchange the games under promotion. However, when you do this, only bring the one game that you want to exchange, so they don't try to make you return all of them at once and redo the transaction. This method gives you a completely separate receipt that does not link the game to the buy two get one free promotion. Then you repeat this step with a different employee or at a different location with your second game. Then you go to another store or to a different employee and return both of the games that you exchanged with your separate receipt. So no matter who the employee is, this method will work, as long as you don't go to the same employee for each step. So you return the two games and you get to keep the free game from the buy two get one free promotion. Both of these ways can take some effort and really work best if you have multiple GameStops around you. I've done these returning strategies 4 times, meaning I have got 4 games completely free this way. Although I no longer do this method either, as I know it's against their policies to abuse their buy two get one free promotions. And the second way to do this is just too time consuming for me, so I don't do it anymore. The first time I did this returning method, I didn't even realize it until I ended up with a free game. The second time I found out it was against their policy after I was trying to return the second game. That's when I found the loophole that makes it easier and that follows their guidelines. So I'm not necessarily saying you should do either of these returning methods, but it does work if you really wanted to do it. And if you do decide to try this, the loophole method is a lot less stressful and it follows all of GameStop's guidelines. So, what do you think about these 2 ways to get free games at GameStop? Have you ever done anything like this to get free games or get them at a discount? Does this sound like too much work for free games? Let me know your take with a comment down below. Thanks again for watching.